Hey guys, it is Friday here in West Virginia, so it's time for us to do our Free It Friday. And since the weather has let up a little bit, we're starting to get some new items in, but still have a lot of things that have not showed up yet. And today, one of the things we got, actually yesterday in the mail, we're unboxing today. And it is the latest installment of the Auto Haulers that has the lifted 1978 Dodge Custom 100 Warlock. I thought it would be a 150, but okay. 1978 Dodge Custom 100 Warlock. So there it is, and looks okay. This is one of the first step side 4x4s that they've had released of a Dodge. They have another one that I actually have on the way. It is the diorama with the Little Red Express that's lifted up in the air. And I'm not sure if I like the way the rear bumper sets. It sets really low compared to the front. And that was one of the reasons I leave the rear bumper off the custom step sides I made. Because what they're using for the support bracket's the same thing I was going to use as the exhaust from the 4x4, because the 4x4 exhaust drops down and goes below the rear bumper on the fleet side. But on this one, they're using it as the rear bumper support. So it's like, I don't know, if it was a real truck, the rear bumper would be like 6 inches lower than the front bumper. So it doesn't look right. And then it came with this 1944 military Jeep on a pretty cool trailer. And these guys here, the Oem brothers or Omi brothers, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I just learned who they were. They restore vintage military equipment like tanks and Jeeps and such. So they're doing this as a tribute to them, I guess. They're not very big right at the moment. I looked them up on Facebook and they have like 1,500 followers and such. So it's kind of a relatively new trend or a new company, I guess, or just a company that's becoming like public, I guess, or something like that. But anyways, yeah, it's not one that most people probably have heard of. Myself, I haven't, because it's out of my realm, like military equipment and such. But the truck is not. I love the truck. The truck looks awesome. I'm not sure what to think about the gold inserts on it and the half gold step side fender. It's different for sure. And it kind of looks like the counterpart to the Hot Wheels 70 Power Wagon that was yellow and black from the Garage J case. But the yellow on it was a little more vibrant than this. This is more of like a, I don't know, it's kind of gold or like a mustard color, I guess you could call it. But anyways, let's look at the box here. So you have your M2 and 14 and Plus and Dodge there. Then you have the logo for the Brothers War Horse Garage, and then the top of the box is done in yellow and black checkered flag. The back of the box says Dodge. The bottom, same thing as always, has your licensing stuff and choking hazard warnings and all that stuff, and where to find M2 online and social media. So basically what I do here is, Ethan just popped a balloon if it sounded like a gun went off. Anyways, this is closed with these round stickers. So I just pull up the edge, as I've always showed you guys, and just pull it. And then you can actually use it to pull the thing open. It's really handy. So, and they never really tear the boxes unless they're old, as I've stated before. So when you open these, they have a little plastic end cap that holds the box perfectly still inside these boxes, and just slide it out. And then I'm going to pop the cover off. The cover has a couple nipples on each end. Excuse me. Nowadays they're really easy to get open. They used to be really, really hard, and 90% of the time when I opened them, I would break one of those little tabs off. But nowadays it's not so bad. So, anyways, now you can get a better perspective on the bumper. See how the front one is where it should be, and that rear one is way, way low. So, I'm going to have to probably remove the bumper And the hitch can stay. I don't know what I'm going to tow with it. And if anybody is into military vehicles and just wanted the military Jeep and trailer from this set, hit me up. You can have it for $10 if you want it, because all I wanted was the truck. So that seems like a fair price to me, because the set, I think I paid $20 plus shipping on it. So I'll keep the truck and then sell the Jeep and trailer for $10. And I'll probably put it up on eBay and IG this weekend. So we're getting the truck off, and there it is. And it looks really, really good. And they have these little spacer things to mount the four-wheel drive down, because of the drive shafts. They have to stagger the screws that mount to the base of the truck, and then they screw into the base with different screw holes. So there's like 4 screws total holding the truck down, whereas if it was a two-wheel drive, it would just be 2 screws. And anyways, yeah, so that's what they do, because M2 does have a fantastic looking base on all of their four-wheel drives. Probably the best one that I've seen for this price range. They have their full floating differential and drive shafts, where they look really good, look very realistic, as you can see. They do a heck of a job with the 4x4 base on their trucks. And there he is rolling around, and it does look pretty good, except for that rear bumper. Yeah, that's what I was never put a rear bumper on any of my lifted ones that I've custom done, because I didn't want it to look like that. I think the bumper is way too low. Actually, let me see if I can find one of my well, yeah, here's one of mine. It's actually a Warlock, the other Warlock, from the diorama, on a lifted base. So as you can see, mine is a front bumper, but I left the rear bumper off. And you can see that that's supposed to be like part of the exhaust. At least that's what I was assuming. Because it's always sticking out on the four-wheel drives. Let me see here. Yeah, here's a fleet side four-wheel drive. And as you can see, the bumpers, and then that would be your exhaust popping out right underneath the rear bumper. So that's where it should be. But see, if they're doing that with the fleet side, they're dropping that bumper down way, way too low. But I don't know. I may just leave it for a little bit. But the truck looks really nice. I do dig the truck. It looks pretty cool. I may actually get another one of these and put a dropped base on one. Maybe that will be in the custom list to do. But yeah, really cool looking truck. So it's worth buying the set. And the sets have really come down in price on eBay. You can find them for like $17 plus shipping. So yeah, that's why I may actually buy another one while they're still readily available at a very cheap price. So here's your Jeep too. If you want to get a close-up look at the Jeep, this is one of the, I don't know, worst picks for M2 in a long time for producing a vehicle of it. Although the missile, like salt flats looking car, and I think it's an old gas tank from an airplane is what they used to use, and how they made those salt flat cars. And then the Corvette racer, the 1959 Corvette, which is a little better actually out of the three. I think the Corvette's the best, followed by this, and then that whatever you want to call it, the air like the airplane fuel tank or missile looking salt flats car. But anyways, yeah, if somebody needs one of these Jeeps and the trailer, you can have it for $10 plus shipping. Just message me on Instagram, same name, Ron's Muscle Car Diecast, And then if I do put it on eBay, I'll leave the link in the description. So thanks for watching, guys. That's it for our Free It Friday. We'll be back on Monday with some Mopars. I got a bunch of Johnny Lightning Mopars to show you guys. Half of them I'm going to open. Half of them I'm actually going to sell because I had to buy a lot to get the cars that I wanted. So be sure to tune back in for that on Monday. It'll be a Johnny Lightning Mopar Monday. Thanks for watching and enjoy your weekend.